Hello, ineffable being. How are you doing? I hope you're having an amazing, wonderful, loving day. I want to share with you that you are a genius. You are important. You mean the world, and you are loved. Today's topic is Death is a Beauty. How do you feel about death? When unconscious thoughts come, how does it make you feel? What are those thoughts? Are they fearful? Are you looking forward to it? What are they? And put down in the comments what your thoughts are about death and your feelings about it. The reason I wanted to make this video is because I heard something that really impacted me, and really I started carrying it. It's my belief system. And remember, I'm not asking you to pick up my belief system. Belief system is BS. Bullshit. My BS can be, my belief system can very well be your bullshit. But what I heard from, and unfortunately I forget the individual I heard it from, but is that we should accept death because it is, oh, it was Neil deGrasse. He's a scientist. He's like a very famous scientist. I believe I said his last name wrong, but it's Neil deGrasse or deGrasse, something like that. But his perspective, his look on it is very amazing because it's very true. And what he says, I accept death because it is in the eyes of death that I can say my time here is short. So because I know my time here is short, I'm going to do the most every day. I'm going to share as much happiness every single day. I'm going to love everybody around me because I know that I will die. Knowing that we will die, knowing that our life is not, at least in the body, infinite. We're not going to be here in this same form for an infinite amount of time, for 1,000, 2,000 years, or however long, knowing that this body will soon die and cease to exist, better said, and I will not be able to interact with people that I love. Well, from his words, I do accept to make every single day the best, and I do accept to applaud death and thank death for teaching me that every day I must live my best life. I have to present the best ideal of myself. I have to create what I have to create, what I want to create. And what is that? Pleasantness within and pleasantness without. So this is my little quick video on death because I think for many of us, we kind of fear death, and the other side, we're racing towards death, but in a very compulsive way, in a very unconscious way, and we perhaps believe that, yeah, I'm just gonna die and it doesn't matter, I'm going to go to heaven or I'm going to go to hell, and well, how do we know we're going to go to either of those places? And I'm not trying to be controversial, but there's a whole bunch of different faiths. Some faiths have one God, some faiths have many gods, some call it nirvana, some call it, heaven or hell, but we can't really say which faith is which, right? But what all faiths have in common is that no one person has gone to the other side and came back and told us exactly what happens there. We have ideas. We can conceptualize, because of different faiths, what is in the other side. But truthfully, no one has gone over there and come back and said, hey, like, dude, you're gonna have the biggest celebration, or hey, like, you better just stay alive, right? No one. So, giving this fact for myself, I'm going to decide today to love as much as I can, to be as happy as I can, to show the universe, give thanks for allowing me the possibility to emulate its creation process, allow myself to be happy, create the emotions that I want to feel right now, cultivate love, power, ineffable right now ahead of the experience. In essence, becoming a magician, being an alchemist, being able to transmute base emotions into these amazing higher emotions. So don't fear death because it's a fact. we're constantly dying. Every second, there's cells dying. And we're just built of 100 trillion cells. Don't quote me on the number I just said, but it is a fact. Every second, there are cells dying inside of you. And there's also cells recreating, giving birth. So, innately, the body is giving birth to new cells and opening death to this old cells. And in this space, I find love and I find peace, and I find that I must create today the life that I want, because I am not going to be here forever. And I love myself, and I love all of life, and I want to create an equal. And I invite you to accept this as well, because in this place, you become calm, and then you can kind of restructure your life and say, okay, so I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna be here forever. So what do I want to do from this body? What do I want this body to do? Does it have to leave a legacy? We don't all have to leave, this huge legacy. If you just want to be happy every single day, then you be happy every single day. If you want to make $1 billion, then you make $1 billion, because you remember that your life here is limited. So, from this, I ask that we don't fear death and accept it with an open heart and an open mind. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please comment below what topics you'd like for me to cover in the future. And remember, I'd love to hear your thoughts, your perspective on death, your fears or your eager thoughts towards it. Please share this video with your loved ones, with your family members, best friends, mastermind group, and share it on your social media accounts. Give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. I hope to see you in the side of light. Goodbye.